Welcome to Friday Night Party Line. I'm your host, Victor Frost, and this is episode 86, where we have something very, very special planned for all of you. Rather than the usual kerfuffle of going through topics and blah, 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 we're just going to forget all of that right now, because today, well, this is the Friday right after Christmas. At least it will be once it airs. So we're having a bit of a time the Saturday beforehand. We're going to be playing a game. Yes, we are going to be playing the game Abort Retry Fail by our friend Derek Chappell. He put this game up. It's a pretty interesting game, and we're going to play it. Here with us today, we have Churba.
What?
Eloquent.
I did not radio good.
Which is
Yes,
funny because you've actually been on air.
Yes. No, I used to host a show. Well,
Yes.
I used to host a show, used to co-host a show. I've been a silent producer. I've done a lot of things along those lines. Just imagine a picture of me hunched over a giant mixer smoking a cigarette in a studio that has a no smoking sign up. And you're pretty much at like 3 in the morning, and you've pretty much got my job. Well, not right now, but back in the day. It was fun. I liked it. I was the first person to play Jimmy Ricard by draft on UK radio.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. I just... there may be a slight complication.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that was the voice you just heard. The voice you just heard was that of Derek... is it Chappell or Chappell?
Do you live in Montreal? That's basically the difference. Either one is good.
All right, so we've got Derek Chappell. Here he is. That was the voice you just heard in a little bit of a panic. But we'll get back to him a little bit later once he sorts out whatever the problem is over there. And we have Nelson. Hey, Nelson.
It's so warm here.
Nelson is enjoying some time in California.
California.
So he's having a good old time over there. You enjoying the warmness?
It's well, I think the noted poet warrior said it best. Warm today, warm yesterday, even warmer today.
Son, you don't even know.
So while Derek is finishing setting, Derek, are you about ready?
Yeah, basically the only thing that we need is that everybody needs to be able to contact me in secret for the secret objectives.
Okay, well that's not a problem. We
cool.
can we can each contact you using Hangout or some other means of messagement.
Cool. I totally forgot about it until like a second.
I just realized I don't actually have you on my instant messaging program thing.
You should contact all of us in a chat window to chat.
Yeah, I don't use Google Hangout. I have no idea what I'm doing.
You just got
to contact us. You have to hang out.
Cool.
Is at present hanging out.
All right.
You just have Gmail open.
Well, I've got Google Plus. So I don't actually use the Google Sphere that much outside of. Oh, hey, there's a thing. Bing.
Ta-da!
Cool. All right, I know how everything works. We're ready to go.
I sent Bing to you over Google Hangouts. That's me sending you a private message. Now Nelson and Churba each need to send you some form of private communication so you can communicate with each of us privately.
If we can get that going through the Googles, that'll be good. I just need a sentence from each of you, basically.
Yes.
I'm sorry for interrupting the introduction with my complete lack of preparedness.
No, it's okay. This is as Churba puts it, a crab people episode.
All right, cool. Well,
crab people.
Talk like people, taste like crab. Let's do this.
All right. Have you got contact with each of us?
I have contact with you, Victor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to do this.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who's completely confused.
Meanwhile, I guess I'll take this time to make a little bit of an announcement while things are sorting out. So Friday Night Party Line, up until recently, up until basically now, has been under the ownership of the previous host, Thade, and with me basically at the reins. But soon, probably next month, full ownership of Friday Night Party Line will be moved over to me, and that means two things. Number one, I will no longer be paid to do the show, which is both good and bad. Number two, because I'm not being paid to do the show, that means this show may or may not have some new rails to go off of. So details on that will come when they come. Mine whilst.
I think
coming.
in the meantime, we should talk about our sponsor, Squarespace.
They're fucking great. You can make a website and do all sorts of shit with it. Apparently, their customer service team is top notch out of New York. They have never outsourced
Sure,
their
but they're not
tech
paying us yet.
Just
That
That's a
is
small business, man.
That is a thing I've been kind of waffling. That is the thing I've been kind of waffling about, whether or not we should start taking in sponsorships or things like that. I'm not entirely sure that we should.
Hold up.
What's up?
Like last show, weren't we razzing Jason about having sponsors on
I'm
Atomic
saying,
Trivia,
I
or the most
just
advertised
said,
show on
Art,
this podcast?
I just said, I don't think we should. Pay attention. I don't think we should. But anyways, the other thing there's two more things I want to announce. The second thing is that this coming January, let's see here, 8th through 11th, I will be performing at Anime Los Angeles. I will be performing on the Thursday, the Friday, the Saturday, and the Sunday, five different panels. I will be performing the Quest to Castle Ronchhausen, a game that is I'm currently in the middle of writing. And think of it as a sort of a sexy text adventure kind of game. I'm going to be playing that on the Thursday at 11 o'clock. On Friday, I'm doing something. I should get the stupid schedule up. But regardless, I'm going to be doing Quest to Castle Ronchhausen, My Little Pony Sound is Magic. That's going to be for the very last time ever in Southern California. Going to be doing Doki Doki Chu, Sound in Anime, which is effectively the same panel but using anime examples to illustrate the different principles of sound design. Going to be doing Initial D, Fact versus Fiction, all about how what Initial D gets wrong and what it gets right. Here's a hint: most of what they get is wrong. And then finally, Monster Girl Quest, a lecture where we delve into the origins and mythology and religion and different cultures all around the world that brought to bear the monster girls we're so familiar with in modern Japanese manga and video games. So that's what
may
we're
or
doing.
may not have something to do with the porn game Monster Girl Quest.
It is entirely to do with the game Monster Girl Quest, but that's really something to get people who are more interested in the porn in the hentai game into the door. I do this thing with panels. I put a focus of it, something that's popular or can draw a specific audience, and then I sneak in some education.
Oh no!
Congratulations, Victor. You've ventured into the deep, dark world of marketing.
I know. I'm a little bit ashamed of myself, but that's okay. What the hell was that? Was that like a
Probably a motorbike going by.
Yeah.
I do live next to a major road, so...
There you go. So I've got that going on. And then Sounds of the Commons has been going pretty well. Churba, have you been listening?
What the?
Oh, look at your face! That's amazing! Just like the side eye, like, no?
I kind of figured that would be the case.
Well, that was actually kind of a byproduct of the fact that, like, just barely off camera is my microphone, and if I blew out the smoke from this right into my microphone, it would sound atrocious. So it all worked out for the best.
Yeah. But
also,
Sounds of the
Victor
Commons.
Stall's your phone for once.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
You owe me and Nelson
I
so much
did.
beer.
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. There, jeez.
Just pull the
smooth.
battery out of your phone.
I did.
That's awesome.
You know what? I imagine this feels very similar to what the burned thing pack that Iron Man pulled out of his chest feels like. It feels like it's smoking. But anyways, for the past, I want to say 2 months now, Sounds of the Commons has been putting out an episode, some kind of music every weekday. Things have been going good. This past Monday, we put out an interview with one of the artists we had featured, Sam Brown, where we had a nice acoustic version of one of his new songs, Silhouette of Santa. So if you're interested in that, you should check that out. But if you're interested in general in just good Creative Commons licensed music available for free for you to download, Sounds of the Commons is something you should get in on. I'm pretty proud of it, to be honest. So. Alrighty then. So Derek.
Hi, I'm Daryl.
I mixed your first name and your last name together. Derek.
That's awesome, actually.
Meatball tastes like crab.
Derek, are we ready?
Yeah, we are ready to go.
Hot damn! All right, let's do this.
Let's get into it. So, Abort Retry Fail. Reading directly from the rules here because it is a collaborative game about being a killer robot assassin from the future. I'm not gonna lie, it's a Terminator game. I just couldn't write that and sell it. But the basic idea behind this game is that all of you are subroutines inside the Terminator's heads. Maybe heads. I don't know. Who designed this thing? Skynet doesn't know what a human looks like. How many limbs does it got? We'll figure it out.
I'm pretty sure Skynet knows what a human looks like.
Well, it knows what a human looks like now, which is mostly like skulls and ash. But anyway, the point is, Skynet screwed up.
You need to find Sarah Connor. How do I do that?
That is literally the impetus behind designing this game. There was a conversation about a Terminator who just forgot what the objective was and just wandering around 1984 Los Angeles.
I'd watch that TV series.
Yeah, wasn't it called the Sarah Connor Chronicles?
Boom!
Oh.
All right.
That show
So
was
anyway.
amazing and you're a heathen.
All of you are playing subroutines inside the Terminator's head, and you're all working at cross purposes as well as trying to accomplish your objectives. So all of you, I'm handling the bookkeeping, but if we were playing normally, you would need your paper, tokens, D6s, and your motorcycle. So everybody, we're going to start with the objectives of the Terminator. You're all going to contribute one objective that the Terminator has to complete. So these can be objectives like kill Kyle Reese or destroy Cyberdyne Labs or protect John Connor. They have to be something that you can finish. So we'll go around and get an objective.
Do
everybody.
we share these with each other?
Yes,
or?
these ones are public objectives. So
Okay.
say them out loud.
My public objective, and this is a smaller thing, but I think it is crucial to accomplishing our mission, is that we must outfit ourselves with stylish, frightening clothes.
God damn it, that was going to be mine.
So that we can we can strike fear into the hearts of the humans.
That is a good policy. The best objective I've had so far in playtests of this game is traumatize John Connor. That's a pretty good one. All right. So our first objective, get. Now these are group objectives. You're all working to complete all of these.
Okay. Add clothes. So. Okay.
All right. Next objective.
Churba? Since Nelson stole mine, I have to think of a new one.
Fair enough. In that case, being killer robots from the future who are definitely not related to any movie property but still can only be sent back with flesh and no equipment or clothing, then we're probably going to need some sort of armament to go around and kick the shit out of things.
Oh, God
But
damn
that's too
it!
boring. That's too boring, so instead we're going to focus on also making our television debut.
Ooh.
So get a
Because
gun
what
and
better
make
way?
a TV debut.
Because what better way to achieve our overall objective of assassinating John Connor than making him into one of our totally huge fans and then inviting him out to dinner with us. Where we can kill him
that's
really easy.
devious.
We don't need to find John Connor, we'll make him come to us.
I like
Make
it.
our television debut as our second objective.
Okay. TV debut. I feel like this would be better served if I just wrote it down on some kind of paper as opposed to trying to type around my microphone.
That's why I have my keyboard on my lap and my microphone on my desk.
Okay, so, well, you're keeping track of this, so I don't really have to type
Yeah, I have everything written down. Don't worry.
Okay, so, well, if we're going to make a TV debut, I feel like our third objective should be to crap.
It can be something totally stupid. That's what kind of game this is.
Aha, okay. I know. The objective will be to well, if we're going to be if we're going to make our TV debut, we're going to need to have some sort of skill in which to do so. So, we're going to make this Terminator be a karaoke master.
Ooh.
Cool. So, our three objectives are outfit ourselves in stylish clothes, make our television debut, and become a master of karaoke.
Are we sure we're trying to kill John Connor and not just become a pop idol?
Maybe that is what is happening here. Skynet has analyzed the footage from the past and is like, these celebrities seem to control. They have great power over the humans. I must infiltrate their ranks.
American Idol.
All right. So it is now time to build your character. This is very easy to do. All you need to do is choose 3 skills. One related to fighting, one related to blending in or acting, and then a freebie which can be used for anything, such as computer hacking or lifting weights. So these skills can be related to secret components of your robot assassin, like liquid metal or a Wi-Fi connection, but cannot be fundamentally impossible for a titanium Australian. This is what happened. Hey, it could. Maybe they invented Skynet down under. We don't know.
Churba, you ready?
Oh yeah. I'm
So
intimately
no
familiar
flying,
with the capabilities of a titanium Australian.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to assign to each one a dice target. 2+, 3+, and 4+. You've got to spread those out among your 3 skills.
Okay. And this is private information, or?
Nope, this is totally public.
Okay.
There's only one secret information in the game.
So it's going to be combat, blending in, and some freebie skill.
Exactly.
Right? Okay. So since my objective is to make him a karaoke master, I think I'm going to go with let's see. If he wants to be performative, he needs good combination with singing is dancing. So I'm going to use Churba. What's the name of that the Brazilian fighting dancing thing? Was it
Capoeira? Yeah, Capoeira.
Yeah, Capoeira.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I just know it's called Capoeira.
I don't know. The Brazilian fighting dancing thing. That's going to be his weapon thing. For blending in, it's going to be I want to just say as a general mimicry, but how about something like voice compositing, so he can have a human singing voice?
How about I use auto-tune?
Ooh, I like it.
Okay, auto-tune. And then as the freebie, I'm going to give him, since Arnold wasn't capable of much emoting in the movie, I'm going to give him emotiveness. So he can look more human.
Feels it is. So, who's up next?
All right.
Dice targets, really quick.
Oh, yeah.
Just order your skills in order of importance.
So what were the dice targets again? 2+,
3+, and 4+. Everything you do that doesn't involve one of your skills is going to be 5+.
Okay, so what that means is that it needs to be above that in order to be successful?
That or above, yes.
That or above. Okay, so I'm gonna give Capoeira 4+. I'm gonna give emoting 3+, and singing 2+.
Done. All right.
All right, so my combat skill is karate chop. No other karate, just chopping.
It's gonna get all Buzz Lightyear-y.
Very, very strong karate chop. My blending skill is the ability to control hair growth. So you can, at will, grow or shrink your hair.
Also,
Wait,
beards and mustaches.
Yes, also be any kind of hair on any of the body. Basically just in, out.
Literally first action, dreadlock pubes.
my miscellaneous skill is going to be perfect backflip synchronization. So you can do a near unlimited amount of backflips.
Cool. And rank those in order of priority?
Hair growth is first priority,
Okay.
then karate chop, and then backflips.
All right. Churba, you got something?
I'm still laughing about dreadlock pubes, I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, let's see. For combat, well, we can already fight, we can karate chop.
Now,
No,
just
we
really
In that
quick.
case,
Everybody
Everybody
can fight with difficulty because it's 4+.
And also, the way this works is that you're supposed to come up with plans together, but the person whose plan you go with has to execute all the parts in it.
Oh God.
Yeah. Hence why your stupid skills will influence your plans.
in that case, our combat skill, also relating to our goal of becoming karaoke master, will simply be sonic manipulation using his titanium lungs and titanium voice box to basically become a living sonic weapon.
Right?
Like Black Canary.
Also, we need some range here, guys.
So
Alright.
just in case our plan of becoming a pop idol doesn't work out, we can still kill John Connor.
Yes.
Next song kills the audience. All right. What is your skill for blending in?
Well, you know how you get them blenders that also heat food as they chop it?
Okay.
That's got absolutely nothing to do with our blending skill, which is basically being able to tactfully excuse ourselves from situations.
Ooh, that's useful.
That is a good one.
We are extremely good at just like, I'm very sorry,
Same.
excuse me, stepping away, and everyone's like, oh, that's all right. But by the time they're finished apologizing for your apology, you're already fucking gone.
I'll be back.
Same. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
All right, and finally, what is your
where I'm still with it.
Say, Mr. Botman, you look mighty stiff. Oh, excuse me. I'll be right back.
and what is your final skill?
Accountancy.
All right.
So you don't need to hire an agent. I like it.
Rank those in order, and we're ready to go.
Let's see. Excuses 2, accountancy 3, sonic skills 4.
All right. So now comes the secret objective portion.
Dun da da.
Yes. All of you have a secret objective that is caused by your broken, subroutine. These have to be something that can be accomplished multiple times. Think about it like something that would appear on a counter in the corner of a Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode. So things like steal sunglasses or break kneecaps or get shot. So you want to pick stuff that will happen by accident a lot. Oh, this is secret, so you all are going to be typing it to me.
Something that'll happen a lot.
Wait, what city are we going to be in?
You are
Los
going
Angeles.
to... Yes, in Los Angeles, 1984.
Nice. Stuck in traffic.
The reason that these are secret is because accomplishing these is how you win. So if other people know about what they are, they'll veto the plans where it's in.
Huh.
I'm tempted to pick something that would happen in an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, like random people dying or something.
That's something like that. Legitimate.
That's one in.
Nice. All right, Victor, you are the only one left who doesn't have an objective. You are,
Okay.
you are failing Skynet.
Whatever. Let's see.
There was a song about that.
I really should have read the rules. That way I could know like what's the possibility scape.
Literally anything. It is a light RPG. It's one page.
Okay. Is that good?
Oh my god, telephones. Yes, that is a good one. Remember,
Okay.
it's something you're going to want to do over and over. All right. So, with all of that sorted, it's time to go back in time. You enter the time machine. Lightning flashes around you. The Doctor Who theme plays. And you find yourself naked in a bus stop in Los Angeles, 1984.
So a pretty common sight in Los Angeles in 19.
Yeah, exactly. No. You're blending in perfectly already. So, the way that this works is that now that you know where you are, you must make plans. You have to discuss the plans among yourself, and you have to figure out who's going to execute them.
Okay, so we're in LA.
Yes.
1984.
You can ask me whatever questions you want. I am the operating system. I am the eyes and ears of the robot.
Where is it? Do we know where in LA we are?
You have no idea.
Okay, so
This
we could
LA
be
does
anywhere-
not match.
Are we in a
LA that you know.
populated bus stop or a fairly sparsely populated bus stop?
Judging by the screams, there's people around.
What time of day is it?
It seems to be light outside.
Okay.
Okay, so we could be anywhere from Thousand Oaks to Compton. Okay.
Yes, it's much sort of lighter and not as blue as you remember, and there's more buildings that are intact. So.
Well, I think that we should interrogate one of these humans about where we are and establish a location for our home base.
Wait, is there any? Hold on, before we start interrogating people, if we look around, is there any like sort of signage that would indicate where we are? Like maybe on the wall of the bus stop?
That's a good idea.
The wall of the bus stop is obscured by the bus that you are inside.
No,
Oh, we are inside a bus.
Inside a
Are
bus?
there humans inside of this bus?
Well, you're sort of half inside a bus.
What do you mean we're half inside a bus?
There's a nice spherical hole, and you're half in a bus and half in a bus station.
Are there humans? Which side of ourselves is in the bus?
Well, you've got one leg in the bus, just sort of hanging there.
Okay.
Did we like chunkify any humans on our way materializing?
You don't know if you've chunkified any humans, but there definitely seems to be something along the lines of a smoothie around you.
I vote that we punch our way into the bus, find a human, take their clothes, and interrogate them as to what our location is.
Hold on. We can't just say any human because we could be well on our way to becoming a transvestite pop star.
I'm
okay with that plan.
I don't differentiate
I was just
between the
about
genders of
to
humans.
say, I don't see a flaw with this, but all right.
Okay.
Because remember, this is 1984. So
Okay.
it's still. I think it's still a while before RuPaul. So,
My
how
plan
about-
is to.
how about we identify?
Oh my
how
God.
about we?
I just
What?
had like the craziest deja vu because the last time I had the Wikipedia page for Los Angeles open, I was listening to Friday Night Party Line, and this was the subject.
RuPaul?
No, cross-dressing celebrities.
When did we talk about that?
I
You do realize I don't count as a celebrity.
I don't know, Churba. You get stopped by quite a few people at PAX Osts.
Yeah, but only at PAX.
All right. Well, anyways,
Anyway,
I say we should be a little bit. I'd say I like Nelson's plan, but we should be a little bit more specific. We should grab the nearest adult male,
Oh, okay.
kill them, and steal their clothes.
all right.
Override approved.
All right, cool.
Okay.
So if there's no
Do we
objection,
have-
Victor is going
Do
to
we
be
have
executing
maps
the
of
plan.
the area? Like, do we know anything about where we've ended up at?
You're lucky you recognize a bus stop. You are not a competent Terminator.
Well,
Okay.
how could I have guessed? In that case, I vote that we just check our watch, straighten an invisible tie, walk out of the bus stop nonchalantly as possible, so not to attract attention to the 7-foot-tall naked Austrian bodybuilder.
That
So
is
if
true.
anyone stops
The
us-
humans appreciate nonchalance. That will
Yeah.
help us
If
on our
anyone
mission.
stops us, we'll use an excuse and just slide on out of there. We will find a clothes store, which should be a pretty easy supply in LA in 1984.
Yeah.
And then we will use accountancy to figure out exactly how much we would need to repay the owner for a set of swanky clothes. And that's pretty much all I've got.
Are we a well endowed Austrian naked robot man?
Do you have to ask?
Systems check,
Skynet has
please.
priorities.
So is that a yes?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
It's good that nobody had to specify in the character creation. That has come up before.
All right. So, do we want to kill and strip naked the nearest man we can find, or do we want to nonchalantly walk off?
I think nonchalance will help us in our greater mission.
All right.
I'm okay with this. All right,
Churba.
Churba. Have at it.
Okay, I need D6 if I remember correctly.
Yes. So, well, you're going to need several because we're going to break your plan down into actions.
Amazing.
So, the first part of your plan is to nonchalantly walk out. The second part of your
Yep.
plan is to make an excuse. The third part of your plan is to locate a shop. And the
Yes.
final part of your plan is to figure out how much it's going to cost to get some swanky clothes.
Yes.
So,
And
We
whether
paid
or
up with
not
the
you
neighbor,
can pay for it in sexual favors.
well, yes.
We'll work that
kind of
out at the
sort of-
time.
Exactly. So,
Check.
let's roll to see how nonchalantly you can leave.
Let's see. I'm going to need a shitload of dice.
This is probably the most difficult part of your plan. This will require a 5+.
Let's see. 5 plus, eh? All right.
Yes.
What do we got? We have rolled a 1.
All right. Your attempts to nonchalantly leave the smoking, burning, screaming bus stop are stopped by the fact that it is a smoking, burning, screaming bus stop. Almost immediately, you are swarmed by humans running every which way, and you find yourself incapable of escaping while maintaining a aura of nonchalanceness.
I don't know how I managed to fail. I was trained for this.
So you have now officially stepped out of the bus and onto the platform, but have made no other progress. Now, here's how the health of your robot works. Every time you screw up, the number of actions you didn't finish gets subtracted from your health. It was 30, and now it is 26.
That strikes me as something I should keep track of.
Don't worry, I've got it covered.
26.
I think initial plan was failure. I think instead we should rush to nearest store and grab clothes that are for an adult male.
I think if people are already running and screaming and there's already a liquefied body on the floor, what's one more severely damaged body on the floor? We should just take the clothes of the nearest adult male and run off. That way, when police start looking for people, we can effectively blend in.
Okay, approved.
Okay.
Churba?
2 thumbs.
Churba, you down?
All right.
All right, here we go.
So the steps of your plan are beat somebody up, take their clothes. Roll
And
the
get away.
Well, oh yes. So three-part plan. Roll to capoeira them.
Okay, I do not have a dice.
Right. I will
Churba.
roll for you.
Idiot. All right, taking it over.
Churba's
All right.
got the dice.
4.
Got
Excellent.
it!
You have successfully capoeira'd somebody's head clean off.
Holy shit!
Yeah, like the move is called a Jenga, and you did to him what one does to a Jenga tower.
Can't say I've ever kicked the head up a Jenga tower, but fair enough.
Well, I mean, who plays Jenga by actually pulling the parts out? Like, the way to play that is to set it up, get everybody
I
around
do.
the table, and just smash it. And then, play a real game. Oh.
Oh, snap.
Oh, damn.
Like
Step
Abort
2.
Retry Fail.
Exactly. Step 2 is to remove the clothes of this individual.
Okay, this is supposed to be a 5+, right?
You have not got any
Look on
skills.
the upside. We've already got his hat.
That is true.
However, a hat does not an outfit make.
Depends on where you wear it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You got to take this dice, Nelson, or am I suddenly just everybody's dice bitch?
I
You are
don't. I
suddenly
have no
everybody's
dice, and I
dice.
must roll.
All right,
Okay.
Churba. Don't fail
No,
us.
it's Nelson on this one. Oh wait,
What?
he does or he doesn't have a dice?
No,
Does
I
not.
have no dice, and I must roll.
Okay. Looks like I'm everybody's dice bitch today. 3.
Excellent. You have successfully failed.
Yes.
So, you have managed to kill somebody, but you are incapable of retrieving anything other than their hat. Your attempts to remove their clothing result in you merely draping yourself in rags. You do not know your own strength.
Excuse me. Can we not hang the hat from an appropriate location?
You can. I was presuming, really.
Done. Easy.
All right. So you have successfully clad yourself in one bus driver hat, and
We
one
killed the
remains
bus
of.
driver?
Well, you killed a bus driver, and one remains of bus driver uniform.
I think
Thank
that
God it wasn't
we
the bus driver.
we
He
should
had
And
to
you
grow
are
our
down
hair.
to 24 tokens. New plan.
We should grow our hair very long to cover up any other bits, so we can be inconspicuous to pass
And
through the human
masquerade as-
society.
And masquerade as a Bigfoot cosplayer.
Yes,
Huh.
and then we should seek the nearest talent agency. And by seek, I mean grab the closest person and ask them where the nearest talent agency is. Politely.
Any objections to this plan?
Politely, says the large Bigfoot.
No, carry on.
Blood-smeared,
Proceed,
dressed in
Nelson.
rags, yes. All right. So, the steps of your plan. 1, hair growth. That's an easy one, 2+. Step 2,
Lovely.
interrogate somebody for the location of the talent agency. And that's it.
All right. Let's see. Hair growth then. Shake it up, shake it up. 2 on the money.
There you
Excellent.
go. You're successfully Bigfoot.
It's not something I hear every day. Okay.
Somebody
What was our other
submit
check
that.
for? Well, I just
The other
waved
check is
dice
to
around.
interrogate somebody on the platform.
Okay.
You're probably going to need a 5+.
I'm gonna interrogate them on the
We've managed to get a 6. So
Nice.
this is our
Excellent.
first actual successful plan. We're
So-
doing well.
You are doing well. You grab the nearest person, and then drop them when you realize it's the remains of the bus driver, and then you grab the next nearest person, where is the talent agency. They successfully
talent? Oh, okay.
they successfully point you towards a place across the street. How convenient.
Excellent. I vote we go across the street and ask them, and we go across the street and demonstrate our singing ability as we do so.
Okay, so that would have to be me doing it. So I recommend we go across the street and demonstrate our singing ability.
All right. 1 dice to cross the street, 1 dice to sing. You can sing first.
All right.
Initiate singing
I
protocol.
suppose it'd be a singing simultaneously.
Can we
'Cause I'm just going to roll 2
capoeira?
dice for speed.
Hold on. Can we capoeira across the street?
Absolutely.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Because I'll give
We're now
it 4
going
plus
to
instead
make
of
a
5
fucking-
plus.
Okay.
How busy
Now
is
I'm
the
rolling to
street?
make a fucking spectacle of ourselves. We have a 4.
Yeah,
All
all
right, so you have successfully fought your way across a busy street, leaving devastation in your wake. Bus just plows into you and you come out the other side.
I'm going to have to call a reroll on that one. Come back here, you fuck.
So let's get some musical accompaniment to this particular event.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, all right.
3 success.
Your song is also successful. As you reach the talent agency, the door opens before you. What is that wondrous noise? Says the people working within. And
Vince
then
with jazz hands.
Roll for an excuse.
standing before them, giant, blood-smeared, hair-covered killer robe. How do you capitalize upon your sudden break and your chance at show business?
We
Roll for
share
an
with them.
excuse.
Hold on, hold on. We share with them an emotional story of how it was always your dream to be a singer on television using my emoting stance.
Okay.
Okay.
All right? I want you to spin your best tale of misfortune, woe, and hope.
And by that he means roll the dice, Churba.
Yes.
Yes.
Though you can also spin a
Okay.
tale.
1 dice down.
I'll spin the tail once we find out what we got on the dice.
Hold on, I'm checking what the numbers mean. It was on the House of the Fallen Star, which I think is a 6, but I'm making sure. Yes, okay, House of the Fallen Star. Excellent gaming
Okay,
group, by the way.
so 6. This is going to be one badass story. Oh, please, Mr. Talent
I
Agent,
should
sir.
tilt my camera down.
Please,
Trust
Mr.
me.
Talent Agent, sir. I was raised in an abusive home, never given a haircut in all my life, but all I lived for was the sound of the radio coming out of my neighbor's basement. So I learned to sing. I sang! And now I am here. I have escaped, and I'm here to make my debut into the world. Please, Mr. Talent Agent, help this lost man-child who only dreams of being able to please and help the public, as I was never given the same pleasure in my life.
Fuck me, Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Fast forward 2 weeks.
Hell
We're about-
Shit! That was a long fucking explanation.
You have successfully infiltrated the ranks of Hollywood's talent agencies. They have cut your hair in the approved fashion and permed the shit out of it. It is 1984. And you are about to make your television debut upon a talk show.
Question.
Yes?
Are we still naked?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
The ratings are going to be through the roof.
You are still covered merely in the hat, the blood-stained hat of the bus driver. And you
Hi,
are
Johnny,
about to-
here's me cock.
and you are about to make your television debut. You are backstage 5 minutes to air and sitting in your trailer. I don't know why they have a trailer backstage. Listen, I'm making this up as I go along.
I had no doubt.
The light comes on, telling you to make your way to the stage. What do you do?
We rush to the stage because there is no time like the present.
All right, that's the
Oh, yeah.
plan.
No, never mind. Capoeiraing to the stage is a terrible idea. I'm going with else.
All right, roll me 1 dice to rush to the stage. I notice none of you have any sort of running or haste skills, So this is going to be
Okay.
Wait a minute. Maybe capoeiraing to the stage isn't such a bad idea.
We can't
Blue or
capoeira
green?
everywhere.
Why not?
Blue or green? Boys, take your pick.
Green. It's
Green.
shiny.
All right. I got bad
Oh
news.
no.
In your haste, you forget about human concepts such as doors, or crowds, or interns. You smash through the back of the stage 30 seconds early, covered in the remains of a coffee boy.
Here's Johnny.
Portions of set and door hanging off of you. The cameras all turn towards you. The spotlights, do the thing where they
Blind you.
Yes. Well, you are a robot. You do have some skills, such as, not being blinded by spotlights and scaring the bejesus out of national television. You are on live. The
Nice.
cameras are rolling. What do you do? Oh, and you have successfully made your television debut, by the way.
Hey, look at
nice.
that. We made our TV debut.
And you have 23 tokens remaining.
Definitely excuse time, boys.
No.
I think we should announce. I think we should say, hello, fellow humans. I will be hosting a talent contest for anyone named Connor. And I think we should capitalize on our success by hosting a talent show of our very own to get unsuspecting victims.
I'm just going to point
other
out
humans to help.
You don't actually need to kill John Connor. It's not on your list of objectives. You've been sent back to become a celebrity.
Everybody needs a hobby.
Well, yeah,
I think
you can kill John Connor on the side.
What are our objectives again?
Your objectives
Get
are
scary clothes,
outfit
make
yourself.
our TV debut, which we've just done.
Yep, that is
technically.
successful.
And become a karaoke master.
Okay, so how about we use my my auto-tune skill to become the karaoke master on screen by singing. There we go.
Have you got a song
Okay.
selected? This is very important.
Song established. God, what's that Josh Groban song that everybody fucking loved?
I just had a segfault between giving you the real answer and giving you an answer that's complete bullshit.
Either one really fits,
Whatever, either or. A made-up song in the style and to the tune of a Josh Groban song. So
All
karaoke
right.
master.
That is the name of the song.
Okay. So that's
Okay, made up song in the
2+.
style of Josh Groban.
Roll it.
Must.
Alright, rolling it out. Come back.
I'm just going to point out that Josh Groban is 3 years old as of you seeing this song.
Hey man, we're from the motherfucking future.
All right.
Might as well capitalize while we can.
What
Josh
have you
Groban
rolled?
Inspired by us. A 3. We win.
All right. You have successfully made your television debut and sung a beautiful song for the joy of the screaming masses.
We're going to a lighthouse, you and I can't auto-tune my voice, so we're just going to have to put up with this for another 2 seconds.
Unfortunately, the expected applause and jubilation of the crowd is instead replaced with more screaming, yelling, people calling the police, that sort of thing. And
I don't understand what went wrong.
You are left on stage, though a jewel in the heart of the American public.
No.
You do have a little bit of a problem.
We should stage dive.
Okay.
This will cement our role as the new idol. All in favor?
Here.
I'm
not sure what success or failure constitutes.
I'm going to go with a charming excuse regarding our lack of clothes and the fact that we are also currently temporarily clothed in a coffee boy, at least until he finishes ripping off.
You know what? Churba sounds better. Let's go with that.
All right. Make your excuses.
Who the fuck?
You need to make 2 excuses. The first one for your presence, and the second for the remains of the coffee boy.
Okay. Oop, that's a 4.
All right. So you successfully managed to calm everyone down as to your presence and singing. But
Yes.
the coffee boy is still alarming.
Well, no, the coffee boy, he's fucked. The fact he's all over us is alarming.
He was alarmed for about a quarter of a second.
I think our excuse in that case should be mess with the best, die like the rest.
Okay.
Oh man, I totally forgot.
It'll
You
go
can get a reroll if you make a one-liner. So
Yes.
Okay, time to make excuses. 2 of them.
you have successfully made your excuse for killing the coffee boy.
I look down. I look up. I look directly into the camera and say, I'm terribly sorry about this. I'm not from around here and I've just arrived. So, I'm afraid that this is less Vera Wang and just Wang.
More Kool-Aid Man.
I was understandably nervous about singing as such in front of so many people. And... what the fuck was my next excuse about? Oh yeah, and I ran into this...
Say that on air.
Yes.
I ran into
That's
Yes,
canon
I
now.
fucking felt it. And I just happened to run into a coffee boy backstage who offered to help clothe me, but I did terribly misunderstand. Very sure. So if you'll excuse me, I just need to duck away for a moment.
Alright, so you have successfully calmed the crowd down. Everybody is looking at you in sort of a mixture of awe and confusion. And you hope that it's awe. It's probably fear. But,
Can I take a free action to grin and wink?
absolutely.
Wait, you couldn't see that because my camera is currently pointed at my cock. But
I wasn't going to say anything.
that can be part of the excuse, or just, you know.
Well, it depends how you plan on winking.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm only showing them the one I had at the moment, so.
Okay, so you're gonna need a new plan. Gracefully leave the stage.
I'm gonna take just a moment, and acknowledge a couple of questions in the Q&A part of the Hangouts here. Shouldn't we get an agent? We did get one. Krillin owned count several.
All right. So, oh Jesus, you are going to need to leave the stage now, or not. It's up to you.
I think we should leave the stage in a diving fashion.
Still going
Stage
for
dive?
the stage dive.
Fuck it, why not? We're a fucking 1-ton robot already covered in the remains of the coffee boy.
Hold on.
It's not like
Perhaps you
shit's
should
gonna get worse when we crush someone else.
Hold on, but they believed you.
Exactly.
Yes.
So there's nothing to lose.
All right.
Love it.
Can
Alright.
If we're gonna do that, we might as well do it in like the most badass way. Can we capoeira off this? Just blend everybody in.
Okay.
Let's just pray John Connor's in the crowd then.
Roll a dice, please.
Whoop. Almost lost it. Alright, re-roll because I fucked that roll up. 4.
We're
Alright.
capoeira'd off the stage.
And directly into the front row and the second row. You keep going, really. And you manage to get all the way to the exits and through the doors. Now, you still have an objective to complete. You are clad,
Oh, wait.
but it is mostly in the blood of audience goers, coffee boys, bus drivers, Probably your agent at this point. We don't know.
I have a very important question. Did we leave Johnny Carson alive?
I
Please
imagine
say
he is
yes.
still standing behind the desk, just speechless.
Speechless and coated in gore.
And that's our show!
That reminds me of my first date.
Okay, Churba, elaborate.
No, absolutely not.
There is time for reminiscing when you are clad in stylish clothes. Frightening stylish clothes.
It's indeed.
I think we have two options.
Okay.
Our first option is to see if we made any money from that show and make more money and use our accountancy to, play the stocks with our power of time travel or our knowledge of the future due to our time travel, and then use that money to buy stylish clothes. The second option is instead change the style to suit ourselves. We'll be like, I mean, it's the 80s. Things are getting crazy, right?
I think
So
we're
I
going to
think-
have a
I think we could
decidedly
make a
harder
subculture.
time. I think we're going to have a decidedly harder time doing your second plan than your first plan, which banks very heavily on your good accountancy skills.
There's simply not enough coffee boys in the world to sustain this fashion trend.
I vote for the second plan.
Globalization has made this truly horrifying.
What do you mean? Well, wait a minute. What do you mean there aren't enough coffee boys? I mean, when did Starbucks start?
That is a good question. I think in the early 90s, actually.
Yeah, I think it's early
Suddenly
90s.
very important.
This brings a whole new meaning to what are you wearing? Versace, of course.
Who? It's how they say on the how they do on all those red carpet events. So who are you wearing?
Do you think I know that? I never watched those things, man. I mean, I'm wearing jeans and a fucking t-shirt for my favorite band.
Yeah.
No,
And my
but
favorite band isn't even made of real people.
Oh,
I
wow.
think
The
we
first
should-
Starbucks opened in Seattle, Washington in 1971.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Huh.
Okay.
I think
That
we
is
should
very
capitalize on the changing styles of the period and start our own subculture to make ourselves fashionable. Because
Yes.
honestly, option 1, we're never going to succeed at. I think option 2 will actually be easier in the long
All right.
run.
Huh. Vera Wang was the biggest creator. There you go. Anyway.
You're going to need to
All
break
right, here we
down your plan to make a subculture.
All right. Step 1, do a fashion shoot. Since we are now a minor celebrity, our agent will
I
get
think
us a fashion shoot.
I think after everything that happened on camera, we're a little bit more than a minor celebrity.
Okay, we're
You're
a
top
known,
of the charts.
we're a known
America's
celebrity.
Most Wanted, Interpol.
Fashion shoot with a good story. We can emote a nice story to go with the fashion shoot.
Okay.
Second step, or I guess like third step, is go to a large movie premiere because we are in LA and that's how the LA socialites kind of get to know each other. I think we should.
I just want us to capoeira everywhere.
You
I think fashion
gotta step
shoot.
out of the limo and just explode a paparazzi.
Fashion shoot.
If the carpet was not red before, it is now.
Fashion shoot. Interesting story. Movie premiere. Red carpet.
Okay.
Roll them dice.
So
Okay.
keep doing it. Because if
Who has dice other than me?
hold on, Nelson,
Yeah.
if you're banking on using my emoting skill, then it has to be me enacting the plan.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Have you got any modifications to make to the plan, Victor?
I
I keep calling you Victor because I've played too much League.
am.
I'm so sorry.
I thought
So
it was because we were playing a robot.
I'm so
We should-
tempted to capoeira everywhere.
Victor, we should
What?
backflip down the red carpet.
But that's your
That's
skill. If
super cool.
Oh wait, maybe my
Yeah.
capoeira-ing could do that. But could do the backflipping.
Maybe.
Probably. It's just there's going to be people getting kicked during.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll just
I don't
aim
care
for
about
the
those
people
the
who are
little people.
less popular than we are.
Okay, so
Yeah. I just wanted to thank all the people I stepped on the way.
You're robbing all my excuses.
Okay.
Excuses
So,
and more just horrible
Nelson,
reinterpretation.
Yes.
so the plan is host a fashion shoot,
Yes.
or do we want to go to or do we want to reorder things a little bit to give us less of a chance of getting those minus health points? So do we want
that's
to
true. Red
do we
carpet
want to-
first.
red carpet?
Oh,
So-
no, it's an awards show. It's a movie, it's
Awards?
the Oscars or the Academy Awards.
Okay.
So we go, walk the red carpet, and then give a stirring speech. Do you like that? Do you want to, do you like the
I like
the
that.
emotion there?
I like that. Okay. So
All right.
the steps that we are going to enact are gently capoeira down the red carpet, because if I just roll for should I just try for just walking, not leave a wake of carnage?
Fuck no.
No.
All right. We are going to gently capoeira down the red carpet, and then emote a wonderfully touching speech promoting our upcoming fashion show, right?
Yes.
Yes, so that's what we're doing.
All right. Roll it.
Wasn't there 3 checks there?
That's what
Alright,
we'll do.
rolling it. Here we go.
Gently
Capoeiraing
capoeira.
down the red carpet.
Gently.
That was very gently rolled.
No!
What'd you roll?
A 1.
Oh my.
Oof.
If you have a
That is not
one-liner,
a
you
one.
can accompany.
What is that? Oh, it's a
Oh,
6.
it's a 6. All right, great. You managed to make it all the way down the red carpet without murdering anyone.
Hooray!
Yay.
Skynet would be so proud.
Sec to adjust
not.
my camera a little. I'm not intentionally zooming in on my... I'll just zoom in on my penis. Okay.
All right.
No,
Step
that's the
2.
microphone.
Step 2 of your plan is to give a rousing speech.
Rousing
Okay.
speech dice.
Here we go. What is that?
God, I hope your emote was the 2.
It's the 3. I can sing my. I can sing my. If I sing my speech, then the 2 is acceptable. If I merely emote, it'll be-
Unfortunately,
Can't
you
change your
are
plan
speaking.
after the fact.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so
Unless you have a time travel device.
Okay. so I'm
So-
going.
Okay.
So Sally Fields is up trying to do her acceptance speech for Places of the in the Heart when you suddenly batter her out of the way to give your speech. At that exact moment, your speech centers fail, and you merely sort of
I was I was half expecting you to say we blurted out racial profanities or something.
You didn't roll a
Play-
1.
We're playing a Terminator, not fucking Kramer guy.
So you are left standing on the podium, having accidentally. Well, I'm sure that will grow back, Sally Fields. You'll be fine. And you are mostly naked, still capoeiraing slightly, and just lightly. And everybody is starting to look at you a little bit funny, including the security, police, those kinds.
I'm feeling really good about my capoeiraing today.
And
I-
you are down to 22 points.
I think we should make a polite apology and then backflip away.
Okay.
All right. Polite apology.
I'm not even going to suggest excuses because I like this polite apology idea failing.
So, Does anybody remember that scene in Terminator where he has to select a response to the owner of the hotel or whatever? And so you're going through and you're scrolling to select, I am very sorry, I apologize, I'm sure you'll be fine, ambulance is on its way. And then you scroll one too far onto fuck you, asshole.
I was going to go with I thought it'd be funny, but okay.
At about this moment, security storms the stage. They're poking you with tasers,
Karate chop,
beating you.
karate chop all of them.
Okay,
It's unfortunate.
here's my plan. We capoeira out of there and hijack a car.
Here's my plan.
Hijack a limo.
Use accountancy to try and placate them by informing them precisely how much money I can save them by switching to Capital One and then doing all of their taxes for them. And then, while they're in the middle of this shock and awe from the thousands of dollars I can save them, I'll hit them with my sonic manipulation scream thing and then just turn them all to fucking mist.
I'm just going to point out that Capital
kinda
One
like
does
that
not
plan.
exist. Yes. And it will not exist for a decade.
We're ahead of our
By
time.
switching
Well,
them to
behind our
Bank
time.
of the West. Jeez.
No,
I like
you're-
Churba's plan. That's
All
great.
right.
Let's do it.
All right, roll accountancy.
Roll accountancy, you capoeira death machine. Oops, that's snuck away under the microphone. Come back. Is that upside? Fuck, you can't even see that because the zoom on this is shitty as hell.
3, okay.
3. That is actually a success. The guards
Yes!
are struck by the savings offered by your fictional credit card company that basically won't exist until Judgment Day.
I'm pretty sure Capital One existed in 1984, but
I just looked it up, actually.
did it? No.
Yeah, it was incorporated in 1994.
Nice.
Regardless,
realize
they are
We're
dazzled
advertising Razor hardcore. We're taking this no pay thing seriously already. Okay, time to roll for Sonic Manipulation Scream thing, which is exactly what I have written down.
Sonic boom!
Bad news, fellas. We're going to have to do taxes.
Well, at least they're placated.
Yeah, this was pretty much a win-win plan.
All right, so having successfully, convinced them to do their taxes and then unsuccessfully escaped the burden of actually having to do their taxes, fast forward. It is tax day in the United States. And you are
April
standing.
15th,
Yes,
1985.
indeed. And you are.
A true Judgment Day.
And
You fear Skynet, but Skynet
you are
is the other.
You are sitting in a cubicle, still naked, working very hard to ensure that your new corporation, Capital One, can successfully save these people thousands of dollars.
We've still yet to acquire clothing.
What
I
do you
think
do?
we should, now that we have some money, we should really get on this clothing business.
Just go buy clothing.
Your
we
interns
should-
are all standing nearby, like sort of covering their faces with their clipboards. Like, "Oh,
I
you anything, sir?"
want to
please don't blend me like the last copy boy.
I want to tell the interns, you three, get me tailors right now.
I want to emote to everyone. Why has nobody fucking told me I've been naked all this time? Someone drive me to get clothing. That's what I want to do.
I want to make an excuse. Sorry, I forgot to actually tell you about this before. Haven't you heard about the sport from my country, where I'm from, and demonstrate with a helicoptering penis?
That's going to be 2 rolls.
I know.
One, two.
I just want to hear the explanation for when helicopter penis fails.
Yep, I like this.
Let's do that. That sounds great.
Yes, I'm intentionally jinxing my own role, insofar as jinxing is a real thing and not just superstition.
All right,
Because it's not like you can't see my rolls.
Make this
So.
happen.
Oop. Fuck. I'll just poke that dice back out. Okay. One die.
All right.
6.
Successful excuse is successful. You explained
It's a
to
very successful excuse.
the sport of the future, which is hunting humans while naked.
Wait, no, the sort of where I'm from is helicopter penis.
Helicopter penis.
Because they think I am a human.
And is that second roll a 3 or a 5?
It is a 3, my friend.
Well, you successfully remove one of the intern's faces when they lean a little bit too close to your demonstration.
Chaps, we have a new piece of weaponry.
Excellent.
Nice, I love it.
I'm just gonna kill John Connor with my fucking dog.
You know what it is? You're gonna helicopter penis it so ferociously, it's gonna be like a blender.
Suddenly
like
the T-1000 being superior to you in every way takes on a horrifying new dimension.
It's like a baby's arm holding a whole set of knives from Cutco.
You're down to 19 tokens and 2 interns. What do you do?
Can we?
The last thing that goes through the intern's knife before the blade of your helicopter penis is the thought I used to sell those in college. I think we've killed the GM Max.
I think it might be Taylor time.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Whoever's
Nelson,
got the
lead the
best
way.
skills for it,
All right.
we're going to tell the remaining interns.
I don't think we
fetches
need
a
to tell
title.
them anything. They're interns. They don't need to know. This is a need to know organization.
We're going
I
to
think-
sternly glare at the interns until they figure out that we want some fucking clothes from tailors.
I think
or we
we
just want some
should-
tailors.
I think we should just backflip out of our office, out of the building, across the
You're
street
on the
to the
13th
tailors.
floor.
Backflip down the
Backflip
elevator.
All right.
Elevator.
down the elevator, and then we're gonna have to hijack a car to get to a fashion store because it's all commercial buildings.
Mechanical
Oh, right.
question. Can we backflip, like, in place?
Yeah, sure.
I would say so.
Alright.
Humans
That's a
can,
new
and we're better
weapon
than
right
humans.
there.
Well, I mean, if you
Lovely.
successfully roll it.
Yeah.
Backflip
That's
out of a
up in the air.
window. Backflip out of the window and into a car.
No, I'm going with the elevator plan simply because it's more hilarious to imagine fucking this giant 7-foot, 800-pound fucking Austrian bodybuilder just backflipping into an elevator, hitting the button, and then calmly backflipping out on the desired floor.
Yes.
All right, roll it.
All right,
Roll to backflip your way out of the building.
old blue. I keep fucking rolling them all the way off over there. Oops. Can you tell what that is?
I have no
Not at
idea.
all.
Oh, it's the 6.
It is, yes, the House of the Fallen Star.
So you successfully
Excellent.
backflip into the elevator. You unsuccessfully check the weight limit of the elevator.
Oh
But
God!
that doesn't matter because you successfully backflip out on the ground floor. But now you must acquire a car.
I say we stand on the sidewalk.
This
and
is already part of the
capoeira.
plan. Just roll it.
Oh, okay, roll it.
I'm going to put my hand here so I stop rolling it off the fucking camera. There we go.
4. You unsuccessfully not hijack a car. You step into the middle of the street, put your hand out, you know, the universal sign for stop. Nobody listens, and you have acquired most of a car. So
My
you're
next plan is acquire the rest of a car.
yes, and you are down to 18 tokens.
Okay, can we this time just capoeira someone out of a running car and just take over? You know what's his name? Venture Brothers guy. When he does this. And then just sort of falls in through the windshield.
I can't remember which dude he is. Crap.
Brock something?
Brock Sampson.
Brock
There
Sampson.
we go.
There you go. Yeah. I say we do that using our capoeira skills.
All right.
There's probably a
All
couple
right.
more spins in it than there was in the cartoon, but yeah.
Yeah.
Roll it!
Okay.
Roll him.
Make sure the crowd is watching us as we stand in the middle of the... Fucking did it again. Get the fuck out of there. Street. As...
So you have successfully blended most of a vehicle. This is the second time it's happening. There's a bit of a pile-up now outside your commercial building.
Did you... Wait, is that a 6? I thought we were successful.
That was a 3.
No.
If you can
That
come
is
up
a
with,
3.
if you can come up with a good one-liner, there might be a reroll in it for you.
Okay.
I've heard of hold on. I got this. I can get this. I get this. I've heard of crossovers, but that's just ridiculous.
Is that?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with it.
All right.
Okay.
Roll it one more time, Churbs.
Rolling it up. Extra luck.
Here you go.
What?
What? What is that?
That is a 3.
Again?
You get halfway through your one-liner when your mouth is filled with a tire and car bits everywhere. It's unfortunate. And you are down to
Breezy
17
Feather.
seconds.
Breezy Feather is asking, have you heard about the local nudist colony?
Well, I imagine that they've probably got a picture of you on the wall with this do not allow entry. Do not serve this man.
Question, is this picture just covered in blood or not? Or rather, are we covered in blood in the picture
Well,
or
at
not?
this point, you're covered in... I mean, there hasn't been a period longer than 3 minutes where you have been not covered in blood so far. So
Let's see.
you have successfully wrecked 2 cars, still have no transportation, and are still nowhere near a clothing store.
Okay. You want to try my plan one more time? I mean, it can't fail that. It can't fail Row.
I don't know.
Bait.
I think we should backflip out of this
Hold on.
situation as
Churba.
soon as possible.
Churba, why don't you make an excuse to compel someone to let you borrow their car?
That could
All
work.
right.
You take their car. Make an excuse to stop someone and take their car. That's what you're gonna do.
Okay. Let's see. Oop, make sure we get the blocking hand in there. Oop, oop.
I need this vehicle. You successfully stole a car.
Oh,
Well,
Jesus
Trevor-
Christ! What have I done here? I'm terribly sorry. I'm a bit flustered, you see. My poor pussy's in horrible trouble, and I really need to get and deal with that situation. So can I just borrow that from you for a minute? I'll bring it right back.
You know, the intimidating blood and motor oil smeared individual manages to relieve the person of their car in short order. You know, oh no, it is fine. You know, don't bother taking it back. I'm going to be over here pissing myself in terror. And
Lovely.
you now have a car.
Excellent.
Okay.
Let us drive
Can we-
to the
can we-
tailors.
Let us drive to let us drive to a God, what's it called? Rodeo Drive. Let's drive to Rodeo Drive.
All right, let me
We'll go-
Google to figure out where that is.
It's in Hollywood. Well, Los Angeles. It's the place where what's her
I
face?
found it.
Pretty Woman went.
Yes. All right. Oh, it's the place with all the palm trees.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
most
with
of
the
California
jewelry
is a place with all
store
the
where
palm
she went
trees.
into the jewelry. Where she
Right,
went
cool.
into the jewelry store and they looked down on her because she looked like a hooker. And then Richard Gere came in and embarrassed the shit out of them because even though she actually was a hooker, they weren't treating her very nicely. Because you should treat sex workers with respect.
And
They worked very
the more
hard.
you know. So your plan is simply to drive there? Nothing complicated
Yes.
matters at all?
Can
think
we
we're
make the car capoeira? Can we?
Don't know, but we can try.
can we extend my capoeira skills to make the car gymkhana to Rodeo Drive?
Let's find out.
I have just the thing for this situation. A dice.
You've got green dice.
The blue ones are not bearing out very well.
Hold on.
Apparently you cannot.
Because of course it's front wheel drive. We can't gymkhana.
Oh, yeah.
So you make it about 20 feet before you spin the car out into oncoming traffic, and pretty soon you're left, standing in the middle of the road holding a steering wheel. I need a new vehicle.
I thought you were just looking up what gymkhana was. I didn't think you were waiting for us to roll.
No, I was waiting.
Okay.
I've heard the Fast Karate episode where they reviewed that capoeira movie. I know everything to know about that art.
No, gymkhana is not that, no.
Then I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
It's a fancy kind of performance driving competition.
Oh,
It's
well,
the
that's
thing
not
that
related to
Ken
capoeira at all.
No,
How did you
not at
think you
all.
could get away with this?
Apparently
The
we just
dice
did.
know.
We couldn't.
Exactly.
Uh,
So you've made it 20 feet, and you're down to 16 tokens.
okay, well, I'll leave you guys to figure out the next mode of transport. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay,
All right.
subroutines, huddle up with me. This is good
All right.
news. We're 20 feet closer.
And
This
just
is
a
more
little bit
success
above
than
half
we have
health.
had all day.
I think cars are not what am I trying to say? I
need
think
to look up
cars
this
are
thing.
inferior machines. I think we should just backflip to
Yes, I feel it is probably wrong to subjugate our mechanical brethren, so
exactly.
even though they are so primitive compared to us, that is why we must teach them and lift them to our level.
Yes.
And we shall do so by backflipping the fuck to Radio Drive.
Yes.
It's not a 1985 martial arts film starring Olympic gymnast Kurt Thomas, is it?
No, that's Jim Carter.
All right.
I have that movie on my hard drive right now.
I am so happy that you just have that movie. And I need to acquire this. This looks terrible. Oh my god.
You can get it on the part, but
Oh.
oh.
So do we have a plan?
Wait, you can get it on kickass.to. Yes, we do. Sadly, backflip to Rodeo Drive while contemplating the fucking philosophical implications of us riding in cars and why we shouldn't do this any further to subjugate our mechanical brethren before we uplift
Yes.
them to our level.
What
Roll the
did I
back.
miss?
Love it.
You missed talking about a movie with ninjas on the cover.
It is basically backflips contemplate existence. That is our checks right now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll need to hold that up.
Roll the number. 3. Your attempt at a perfect backflip flips you just directly into the road and embeds you in the air before you're even capable of pondering Plato's allegory of the cave.
Subroutines,
you're-
I need to do some bathroom diagnostics. I will be right back.
Allow me to. May I one-liner this one?
Yes, you can.
No need to flip out.
Oh, that's good.
It's especially you
Ladies
say
and
it
gentlemen.
just before you flip.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back flipping.
God. Okay.
That'll
Okay,
do.
that was terrible, but I enjoyed it. Let's see. I need a new dice for this one. All right.
Something a little less cursed.
Crap. Yes. Okay, that one's shit.
Yeah! And now roll to contemplate the existence.
Oh.
You wouldn't think
All
it would take
straight.
this long
Contemplate
to get
existence
close.
with a 6.
Nice! So you have successfully pondered your place in the universe and your superiority over the other machines, though your kinship with them, and you have just come to a satisfying philosophical conclusion upon arriving in front of a swanky clothing store.
We are the best Terminator ever.
We've made it like at least what 5 or 6 months without clothes. We're great.
Yeah, our blending skill is just like top notch, dude.
Blending in all facets. So you were standing
Nobody even questions us just backflipping down the street with our fucking cock hanging out like a flying keel on a sailboat. That's how we backflip so well. It keeps us stable. It's like a swinging counterweight.
We got
That is the sound of a dying GM, folks.
I broke the GM again. I'm so sorry.
I love this game. What are you going to do now that you've arrived at the clothing store?
Is walking in a free action?
Yeah, that's probably a free action.
Okay. So we're gonna. So I recommend we walk in, and when Nelson gets back, use his accountancy skills to. Nelson, the idea is that we're at the clothing store now.
Excellent.
We're just gonna walk in. That's a free action, and you're gonna use your accountancy skills to simply buy some clothes. To buy some clothes and
all
put
you
them
gotta
in. That's what we're doing.
All right.
Spin the wheel and let it go.
All right. Let's do this.
I got
Alright.
bad news. I'm the one with accountancy skills.
Yeah. I don't know why you're.
Okay, well
why you're
then
involved.
Churba, we're gonna use your accountancy skills.
Churba, do you have any modifications you wish to make to this plan?
Oh God! Oh God!
Apparently not. That
Okay,
laughter was ominous
I'm going
and
to
empty.
make an excuse for dripping blood, motor oil, coffee boys, possibly at this point the remains of multiple interns, and everything else that is currently dripping off me across their carpet. I am not, however, going to make an excuse for the fact that my cock's out.
Are you going to state that portion of it out loud?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. First roll up. This should be excuses.
Nice. You have successfully made an excuse for almost everything about you. Almost. Step 2 of the plan is to acquire some clothing.
Nobody can excuse my sweet capoeira skills.
You shouldn't have to.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
3.
You have successfully
So,
acquired some swanky clothes. You go
After
into
multiple months, a international television debut, being on Johnny Carson, killing
Being an
hundreds of
accountant.
people, destroying multiple fucking vehicles,
founding a corporation.
improving LA traffic, starting an accountancy firm. We have finally actually managed to get some pants.
Yay.
And now you must put
Hurrah.
them on.
$10 says
God.
that we destroy our pants the very first time we do something that involves capoeira.
You have merely one step left, and that is to put on clothing.
Does anybody else have any sort of movement thing?
I mean,
Nelson,
we could-
what's your backflip stack? What's your
We
backflip stack?
could backflip into our pants if someone held them out for us.
What is the what's your thing on it?
Oh,
your
it's
modifier on it.
4 plus.
4 plus.
Okay,
yes.
that's the same as me capoeiraing into the pants.
And I'm afraid I can't excuse my way into my own pants, only other people's. This also applies in real life.
So are you going to attempt to backflip
Are we
and or capoeira into pants?
I guess so.
Which one?
Capoeira. There's
yeah,
more
let's capoeira.
possibility for mayhem if we fuck it up.
All right, roll it.
That is my entire criteria for like half the shit I do.
It's how to play this game. 6.
What is it?
Unfortunately, we have successfully capoeiraed into our pants.
You have successfully completed all of your objectives. This Terminator unit will now shut down. And you have won the game.
When did we become a karaoke master?
By
did.
singing on national television.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brilliant!
All right. So now I will reveal everybody's secret objectives.
Hold on,
Victor's-
I'm just going to reset my camera real quick.
Okay, yeah, let him do that.
Alright, hey, how you doing? It's my face again. Certainly the less pleasant of the two heads you've spent the last hour staring at.
So Victor's secret objective was to hijack cars, which was successfully completed.
Oh, he did well.
Which was successfully completed merely once. Nelson's secret objective was to fall over tripping or pratfalls, which was successfully completed merely twice.
That explains why he was so determined to dive into the audience.
I really wanted to stage dive. I thought it would be
Nice.
Churba
fun.
picked
And/or
a secret objective that played to his strengths, with confuse others with innuendo. Now, he accomplished this twice in universe, but if we include all the times that he accomplished it to us, he wins at 5 times. So you have completed all your objectives. Skynet is very happy with your progress.
I was a little bit disappointed in the pussy one. That was half-baked. I could have done better.
Yeah, I sort of went back and forth on that one, but
Yeah.
you tried. It's the thought that counts, and the murder, because you killed like 40 people.
Oh, dude, there was like 500 people in a Johnny Carson audience alone.
You didn't manage to kill all of them. You just sort of blended a straight line about 3 or 4 seats across to the exit.
Okay.
In that case, can we re-roll?
Let me tell you. We went straight through all of the bleachered seats. That shit's collapsed. Everyone's dead.
All right. Good job.
You reckon? I am satisfied.
High score. That was awesome.
Oh, that was great.
Thank you so much for inviting me onto the show to let me run my stupid game.
Oh,
It was
What
fun.
the world would
It was
look
great.
like,
That was good.
after this Terminator has made his way through the world. Nobody discovered he is a robot and just thinks he's some insane, naked capoeira fucking murderer with an accountancy firm who somehow successfully started a worldwide fashion trend of being coated in gore.
Did we actually end up doing that?
I think
think
that
we rolled
it's sort of
through.
inevitable. Past a
That was
certain
part of the
point.
red carpet plan, I believe.
Oh, that was amazing.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, if only
Okay.
we'd recorded that. Right, now on to the real show.
Churba, I didn't want to bring it up, but you're not half wrong.
Oh no.
No, are you
I'm
kidding?
kidding. I'm kidding.
See, the thing is that, see that little yellow box in the corner that says live? That's why I don't give a shit. This is already recorded on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Part
you
of
know-
the Live.
And
Yeah.
here's the thing. If you have to go to all the pain in the ass trouble of downloading this huge ass file from
Oh, no,
YouTube,
I will.
ripping
I
and
will.
cleaning and editing all of the audio out of it, that's not my fucking problem.
Oh, no. I'm this is properly recorded, and so if you guys who are listening, and I don't know how long exactly we've been going on, but
It's been about an hour and a half, I think.
yeah, give or take. If you guys enjoyed this this tale of mischief and mayhem and God knows what else. And if you this and you wish to play a similar type of game of your own, in the show notes is a link to a store online, Drive-Thru RPG, where you can purchase and download Abort Retry Fail. Now, it is pay what you want, but if you enjoyed this and you want
But we
to have
fucking
this
want you to
sort
pay.
of mayhem, yeah, we do want you to pay, because this is seriously fun, and you should pay. to get this. It's a PDF. You can download it, print it out, and have yourself a good time. But do contribute to the fiscal success of our happy guest that we've gotten on here today, Derek Chappell. Thank you so much, Derek, for coming on to the show and giving us such a good time with this. This is
no problem.
Ridiculous.
Anytime. I still have other games. If ever you need another Christmas show where we traumatize our viewers, like...
When another upcoming, possibly Japanese-themed game you have coming out actually comes out, we should actually do a campaign.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got a GM-less party game that I just put out that is kind of anime-themed. Collateral Damage. If you like Bubblegum Crisis or anything like that, it's sort of designed to do that.
Collateral Damage.
Yeah,
I think this game has demonstrated our love for collateral damage.
That is pretty much sort of the point of that game. Much like this game, it is built around sort of bullshit. Like you make up stupid justifications for your stats, and everybody judges you on whether or not they'll fix the problem.
Nice.
Did we ever actually attempt to fix a problem in anything approaching a tactical or reasonable fashion?
Yeah,
this is a game where you cause problems. This is a game where you cause problems. So is the other one, but nominally you're trying to fix them.
Okay, let's see. Okay,
right,
I reckon
so,
ideally you should pay about $2 for this game if you want to just give a decent amount of support for a one-page game. It's definitely worth $2. I would pay $10 for an experience like that again.
Oh god,
I have it set at 50 cents, and honestly, it is like a one-page RPG. I wrote it in an afternoon. It's not a big deal. But there is, if you do want to check out a larger game, I have Must Be Tuesday, which is 30 pages of sort of Buffy the Vampire Slayer style thing. That is also pay what you want. I don't really, I'm mostly just trying to get these things out there. But money is nice.
Dollars are good.
Maybe next time we play a game, we can play Abort Retry Fail 1000 and try to undo and prevent all of the carnage we've caused.
That would be,
yes.
I have a pattern of behavior upon which to base the machine you will face.
All right, chaps. Well, this was a great and memorable show. Great way to close off the year. Thank you, Churba. Thank you, Nelson, and thank you, Derek, for coming onto the show and running this incredibly fun game.
No problem. Anytime.
All right, and this is the Friday Night Party Line crew signing off for 2015. For 2014, we will see you in 2015 in the future.
Marty,
we'll see you there.
We have to go back.
It's your kids, Marty.
We have to go back. We will see you. We will see you.
Is there something wrong with the gravitational pull? Can't remember the rest of that line.
We will see you guys all in 2015 here on Friday Night Party Line. Good night, everybody.
More accurately, you'll see us.
Night.
Night.
Remember, capoeira to victory.
What could go wrong?
That is going to be the title of the episode.
Yes. That is great.
Also, before we start recording, I am literally buying this game right now.
Oh, well, thank you, Churba.
I already bought this game.
Oops.
I didn't. The reason he's on it, I forgot to do it. Okay, so anyways, boom, marker. Okay, so the show is officially ended, and for those of you who are still tuned in, hope you guys had a fun time, and we're gonna end the transmission at this point.
Yes,